everyone. We're here at the Whitefire Theater at the Sunset Film Festival this beautiful Sunday afternoon, and we have with us from the honorable mention of the movie Letter for Hope, Executive Director Craig Hutchison. Come on down, sir. You're the next contestant on the Sunset Festival is right. Come on over this way. So you are the executive director, the executive producer, and what else am I missing?
Well, the executive producer and second director. Because the main director was acting in it as well.
Okay, there we go. So can you tell us a little bit about the movie?
Sure, it's all about grief and then coming together. It's written by a lady who experienced stillbirth, and the director suffered the same, really. And so they decided that they needed to put this on film, and the story is about the mother and the grieving process. But at the same time, in the hospital where the mother was having to give birth to what was referred to it, which was part of the storyline, there's an elderly gentleman there saying goodbye to his lifelong partner, and so the mother and this elderly gentleman came together and they shared their grief, and the elderly gentleman actually showed her how to come to grips with life and living for hope.
Oh, so this is a movie of like grief and grieving, the grieving process and death. Oh, that's a very interesting subject, as we don't have that many movies out there talking about that very deep subject. So how long did it take to complete that film?
It took us 5 days to shoot it, and about 6 months to post production, mainly because we had to recut it after it was started. That's about 7 months all up, really.
Well, a big part of obviously producing films and getting them out there is the editing part, right?
Indeed, and it is. Most definitely.
Well, who did the editing?
A guy called Daniel and another guy called Nick Swinglehurst in Christchurch, in Wellington, sorry, but I'm coming from Christchurch, New Zealand. He was based in Wellington. That's where the post-production and editing was done. Wellington,
is that by Wilmington, Long Beach, or...?
Wellington is the capital city of New Zealand, which is about 11,000 kilometres away from here.
Well, I know kilometres, and that's nowhere near
No.
Long Beach at all. So good. So did you travel from New Zealand here today?
We travelled last night to come especially for this festival. It's our first film, and to be receiving an award straight up is amazing, so we weren't going to miss the opportunity.
Well, that's great. Well, no other better place, right, than to be here in Hollywood, right? You're here in Hollywood.
Exactly. I want to be back many, many more times too.
Well, definitely. Well, thank you so much for being here. Now, I do have a few personal questions for you today. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you a shy kind, or can you take this?
I'm not too shy.
Okay. Without having to think about it too hard, what color are your underwear?
Black.
There we go. He's wearing underwear, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Craig Hutchison. He came prepared today. Very cool. Well, thank you, sir, for coming down. I appreciate your contribution to film.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for coming to Hollywood. All right. Thank you. Craig Hutchison, you guys, straight from New Zealand, down under. So,